Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Key Comics Market Watch. Today, I'm doing a haul video of some great stuff that I managed to pick up at a used bookstore. Now, this is not the regular used bookstore that I go to that I trade used books for comics. This is actually a bookstore where people donate books and they sell books. It's called Friends of the Library, and they have two locations in the D.C. Maryland area. So I went to one of the locations. In fact, I never really even go to this location. I usually go to the other location, but I decided since I was in that area and I drove past it with a passenger because I was lifting at the time. As soon as I dropped the passenger off, I was like, well, let me head back over there. And if I don't get another passenger by the time I get there, it's destined for me to go in there. So I didn't, and I went in there, and man, I have to say, I'm happy I went in there. Now, I got 28 books. The books in there are $1 each. So I got 28 books. So, and with tax, it came up to 29.73. So very, very happy to get these books for $29. So $1 a piece, 28 books. I have to say, I was very surprised that when I first started, even before I even started going, they had three long boxes and they had one long box that basically all it had was a stack of books like this laying flat instead of standing up, it was laying flat. So of course that's the first pile I went to was that flat pile because I noticed the book on top was a Silver Age book, and I was like, oh, Silver Age, and I was like 12 centers. I was like, hold up. So, and I know they're $1 in there, so I was like, oh man, a 12 center for $1. Whew, can't go wrong with that. So I took that stack, and I was very happy to grab that stack, and I was just so amazed that no one else had already taken that stack. Like I was just like, so, let's start off with this awesome haul. But before we get to the Silver Age stuff that I found, I'm gonna show you some of the modern books that I found. So the first book that I found was this one right here, which is Action Comics Annual #1. This is from the New 52. The reason why I picked this book up is because it's the first appearance of Krypton Man, #3. So there's three different versions of him. Now this is Clay Ramsey is who this version is Clay Ramsey. So this is his first appearance in the New 52. This version of him. So the other versions of him were in earlier other issues, but it wasn't by the same name. It was a whole different character, but with the same villain name. So, Krypton Man, very happy to find this. First appearances, you know how I am. Uh, Let me see, how much was this when it came out? When this came out, it was $4.99. So just to get it for $1, first appearance, I'm kind of happy about that. So, and I have to say, this looks amazing. It was already bagged and board and everything. So now I will say this: a lot of the books there were not bagged and board at all. So the conditions of them ranged, and that's one thing that I did not like. I was like, when it comes to condition, everyone knows how much I love condition. So I really, really was upset because there was a lot of key books there that I had to leave because the condition was just horrible, horrific. So this is one of them right here. Now I have to say this is a key book that has not really blown up yet, but that's because I think a lot of people don't know about this book. The information is not out there yet about this book, and a lot of people are sleeping on this book. Everyone else is going for that Justice League book that is her first appearance in that one also, but this came out before that, and if CGC graded copies of this book, when you buy those copies, they'll say on the top that this is the origin and first full appearance of Grail. So it's Divergence #1 free comic book day. So, like I said, everyone goes after that Dark Side cover one of, I think it's Justice League. I don't remember what issue it is, but this one came out before that. And this is the origin and first full appearance of Grail. So, definitely a book that's being slept on. And all the copies there, it was about 20 copies there. I'm not even exaggerating. It was about 20 copies. And all the copies, none of them were bagged and board, and all of them were so messed up. Like spine ticks, like everywhere on the back and front. It just, oh my God, it was just horrible. I was just like, oh my God, why all these books have to look like this? And even this one, I have to say, this one is not near mint either. It has, you can't see it, but this one has a couple of issues also. But I took the best one I could find out of all of them, and this was the best one. I was just like, oh. So, very, very upset about that, but at least I grabbed one of them, $1. Alright, so this one right here was a book that I actually was gonna pick up when it first came out. But some told me, hold on, because the cover is what I wanted it because of the cover. Now, I was like, I will hold off because I'm pretty sure I'm going to find it later down the line. And that's my thought always. When new comic book release day come out on Wednesdays, I try to budget. There's always a lot of great covers that come out every Wednesday, but I can't get them all because the cover prices now are just kind of crazy to me. And my budget just not going to allow it, especially since I have 5 kids to take care of. So my budget is just not there to just be splurging. So I try to keep my budget down. So I have to, every Wednesday I have to like determine what's important and what's not, and what hopefully I could pick up later for $1 in the dollar bins. And this was one of those books that when it came out, I was so tempted to buy it because of the cover. But I didn't. I was like, I'll wait. Hopefully I'll run into it. And I'm glad I waited because I did run into it. It's Domino #2, the Greg Land cover. I'm really feeling this cover. And to get it for $1, and when this came out, it was $3.99. So $3.99, get it for $1 instead. Big difference. And this one is near mint perfect. This one is actually one of the ones that was perfect. I was like, okay, exactly how I would have bought it when it came out. So very happy about that one. Now this right here, I usually don't get this, but I've always, whenever I've ran into these, I've always ran into real messed up copies, and I've always wanted it because I like Frank Cho. Now, I like him, but I don't like everything he does. But when he did this series right here, I did like some of the covers that he was doing for this series. So I was never able to pick any up because they were always in bad shape. But luckily, they had the whole run there today, except for, they didn't have issue 1 through 5, which I would have loved to have gotten. But they had the rest of the run, and I have to say, out of the whole run, only 2 of them were in the condition that I want, which is near mint. So I left the rest of them there. But these books right here, the 2 that I bought, normally go between $10 and $15. So I was very happy to get them for $1 a piece. So the book I'm talking about is Frank Cho's Liberty Meadows. Now the issue number is in the back of the book, so I don't know what number that is. But as you can see, Frank Cho, I love it. Look at that cover. Awesome cover. Love it, love it. It's real simple, but at the same time, it looks great. I love it. So, love that cover. Now this cover I don't love so much, but like I said, it's a $10 to $15 book, near mint condition. I'm not going to leave it there for $1. Never. So, this is the other one. All right. Now, there was 3 books there of this right here that I'm about to show. And when I saw them, I was like, oh. I haven't ran into these at all ever, and to see them, I was like, okay. I was happy to see them, and not only was I happy to see them, they were in near mint condition, except for one of them. One of them had two spine ticks, so I left it there, and I don't regret leaving it there because I want perfection, and these two are perfection. Now, I didn't know nothing about these books. I just know that I've never seen them. So I did my research, and these are the Marvel Unlimited variants. Now, I didn't know about Marvel Unlimited. I know that Marvel Unlimited is supposed to be the subscription. You get to read the books online, supposedly. Now, I don't know as far as these copies, how these even, if everything's digital, so why is there hard copies of this book. I don't know, but I think they sold it in the comic book store. I'm not sure, or maybe if you're a subscriber, they sent it to you. I guess I don't know of Marvel Unlimited, but very happy to get these two books. I did my research, and these books also are going between $15 and $20. So very happy to get these. This is Captain America White variant edition, Marvel Unlimited, and I'm digging that cover. I haven't had a chance to read this, but like I said, whenever I see a cover and it kind of draws me, $1, why not? Why not? So very happy about that. And then Agent Carter, #1 variant edition for Marvel Unlimited also, and you can tell it's Marvel Unlimited just by the U right there, which both copies have. See the U? So yeah, very happy about that. I need to read them. I like those covers though. I think, let me see. There's a connecting cover, I think. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is a connecting cover. There you go. Now the third copy was an Iron Man. It was Iron Man, and like I said, it had the two spine ticks, so I left it there, and I like that cover too. It was a nice cover, and that book also goes for about the same price. Now, out of all three of them, if you look on eBay, this one is the one you'll find less copies available than this one. Now, the Iron Man one is the one that you'll see the most copies available on eBay. Now, this book right here is a Grant Morrison book. It's an issue #1. I don't have it. I don't know if they're ever going to do anything with this, if it's going to be optioned or anything. I don't know. But one thing I won't do is leave a #1 issue, period, especially when it's a near mint issue and it's, uh, you know, a title that I don't have. So this is called Varmamania. I, I, I can't even say it. But it's issue #1. Had to get it, $1. Hopefully it does something in the future. If not, it'll just be in my box. Uh, and I don't mind. All right. Now, let's get to the good stuff, you guys. All right. So, like I said, this is the stack right here. This whole pile right here is all Silver Age. All of it. $1 each. So, I was very happy. Now, I wish they were Marvel, but who cares? I don't care. I'm just happy that they were $1 Silver Age. Now, I wish they were in better condition, but one thing I won't do is when it comes to Silver Age, even if it's in low grade, I'm gonna get it for if it's $1 low grade Silver Age, Golden Age, it don't matter. I'm gonna grab it for $1. So the first one is the Twilight Zone from Golden Key. I think this is number 30 something. They always have it on the inside. They never show the number on the outside, which irks my nerves about Gold Key. And Dell did the same thing. So then we got Hogan's Heroes. I think this is issue number 6 or number 5 or 13. I don't remember. I looked in there. Now, Hogan's Heroes was a TV show that was out in the 70s or no 60s. I think it came out in the late 60s and early 70s. It was still out. I just remember being a little kid and this was out, and I remember I saw it. But as a little kid, I really didn't understand the dialogue, so I didn't find it funny. But as I grew up and saw it a little bit as I got older, I saw the episodes. I was like, okay, it's dry cheek humor, tongue cheek humor. It was good. It was good. Still wasn't the best show to me, but it was a lot of people out there that really liked this show. So happy to get a 15 center for that price. Now this one right here was based off of a movie. It's called Daryl O'Gill and the Little People. And this is a gold key also, and it's from Walt Disney. It was a Walt Disney movie. And as you can see, it's a 15 center. Now this one right here is interesting because when I opened it up to see what issue number it was, come to find out it's just a one-off from a movie because I didn't know. I've never seen this movie. I didn't know nothing about it. So I had to look inside and see if it was more than one issue of this. And it's only a one shot. But the very interesting thing about this issue is that when I really looked at the small print, it said second printing. Now, I didn't even know they did second printings back then, like when, 15 centers were out. So that kind of surprised me. And I don't know how rare this book is as a second print. So I looked on eBay and I saw copies of it. It was probably like about 10 copies available. But out of those 10 copies, I'm like, nobody listed a second print. So I don't know if maybe they don't know if they have a second print because they didn't look inside. So I don't know how rare this book is, but it could be a rare second print. Don't know. So if anybody out there in the comic book community knows how rare this second print is, let me know. Put it in the comment section. Let a brother know. All right. And then they had GI. Now we got DC. GI Combat number 133. And as you know, the war books have been heating up. War books have been heating up, especially Golden and Silver Age. So definitely if you see these Golden, Silver Age war books, pick them up for good prices, pick them up. Now I wish this was in better condition, but like I said, it's $1, so I wasn't gonna leave it there. And it's Joe Kerber great art. So and then they had issue 137. And like I said, I wish they were in better condition, but they not. You see all the spine ticks, they're there. It's not in the greatest condition, but for $1, I just couldn't see myself leaving them there. Just couldn't. All right, then we got another gold key, and this is, I don't know what issue this is. I think it's 30 something, but it's Space Family Robinson Lost in Space. Another 15 center, and I have to say, I really like this cover. I like because of the color. The color, I love this type of color. And I just I like how it looks. I really like it. And if anybody knows anything about me, I love sci-fi. So sci-fi is probably my favorite of all movies. I love sci-fi. And then after that, of course, superhero stuff. So love it, love it. All right, now this is a gold key also. It's the Little Monsters. I think this is issue number 3 or 4. I don't remember. Like I said, it's so annoying that they don't put the numbers on the front. It's just, I don't know what that was about. It's crazy. I guess they had their reasons, but nice little 15 center. All right. Then this one, I've never even seen this one, but like I said, it's a 15 center. It's silver, so I'm going to grab it. It's called Baby Snoots. And I think this is issue 3. I think. I don't remember. I looked in all the books, but it's hard to remember. I was going to write the numbers in the back of the board, but I didn't have time, so. All right. Then we got the Three Stooges, another 15 center. Now, Three Stooges are legendary. If you don't know about the Three Stooges, you need to go back and do your research because they are comedic geniuses. They were hilarious. It was great growing up, seeing them on TV, on regular TV. Loved it. Loved it. So definitely happy to get that. All right, now this one I've never heard of either. It's called The Funky Phantom from Hanna-Barbera. Another Silver Age 15 center. Had to grab that. Now this one has a nice little fold right there. You see that breaks cover color. Let me see. I mean, if it wasn't for that, this book would definitely be a high grade if it wasn't for that. But all right, now this one is Little Dot number 137. They actually have the number on this one. This is from Harvey Comics. This is a 15 center also. Now this book doesn't go for much, even in high grade. I think it's a $10, $20 book in high grade. So, but like I said before, I don't leave Silver Age for $1. Never, never ever will I do that. I don't care what genre it is. It could be romance, whatever. It could be whatever. If it says 12 cents or 10 cents or 15 cents on it, I'm picking it up for $1. All right, then we got Hanna-Barbera Super TV Heroes. Another 15 center. Don't know what number this is either. All right, then we got The Adventures of Jerry Lewis, number 116. Now this one is a 15 center also. Now I didn't even know that he had that many issues. This is issue 115. I'm like, man, I wonder what issue number 1 looks like and how old that one is. I don't know. I didn't bother to research to see, but now this one has a little piece of the cover missing right there. So, and then it got a little bin right there. You see it? It breaks color right there. But for $1, couldn't leave it there. Hanna-Barbera, The Banana Splits. Another 15 center. Had to grab it. Don't know nothing about it. All right, now this is basically the books that were, after I looked at the first book, when I first got there and saw the first 15 center on top. As soon as I moved that book, all of these were under there. Now this is what had me excited about the pile. I was like, oh, I said, and I was hoping it would be even better stuff than this under that pile, but it wasn't. But I can't complain about what was there. So this is what had got me excited. Now I wish these were in much better condition too. But it is what it is. All right, so it's Superboy 108, and this is a 12 center. Now, like I said, I wish these were in better condition, but you know, it is what it is. All right. Then we got Superboy 114. And this is the second appearance of the Phantom Zone, if I remember correctly. All right, another 12 center. Then we got Superboy 118. Another 12 center with Crypto the Dog. All right. Now, those books right there in the condition they're in usually go between $15 to $25 in the condition they're in. So for me to pick them up for $1, why not? Superboy 120. Another 12 center. All of them are 12 centers. I don't know why I keep saying that. Then we have issue 122. And finally, we have issue 124. All right, so I have to say, for getting all these great books for 29 bucks. 29 bucks. So, was very happy that I actually went out there to look for these books, and it was just fate. Because, like I said, if I would have got a ride before I pulled up, I would have went to go do my ride and go make my money instead of going in there and spending an hour looking through boxes. And instead of making money, I wound up spending money. But it was great money spent for these awesome, awesome books. and just more books to add to my already crazy collection that I have right now. I mean, my collection is just growing so quickly and so fast. I'll probably be at 20,000 comics and probably before the end of February. So it's just been crazy. And I need to start selling some of this stuff, but like I said, it's just hard for me to part with stuff. It's just so hard, and I always sabotage myself if I do list something on Amazon, my Amazon store, because I just don't really want to sell it, so I price it too high, and nobody buys it, or if they do buy it, I'm shocked. I'm like, okay, I guess someone really wanted that book. So I'm very happy about that. Also want to say, everyone, thank you for not skipping the skippable ads. If you let the ads play it all the way through, it helps me out because I get the ad revenue. But if you skip the ad, I won't get no revenue at all. So playing the skippable ad all the way through helps this channel grow, and for me to start getting better equipment and make these videos better, I need to get some of that ad revenue in order to invest in that stuff. So if you want to see better videos from me, definitely let the ad play all the way through. Thank you everyone for doing that. If you haven't hit my Amazon store, the link is in the comments section for US and Canadian shoppers. I have over 1,000 items. Everything you buy from there goes straight to me. So thank you everyone that has already gone to my Amazon store. And if you're looking to lose weight, go hit the link that's in the comment. It's a program that I've been using, and it's been great for me. I've been losing the weight. It's a great program. You don't have to exercise. It's something that is for people that don't want to do the exercising part. Now, exercising will, of course, make it even quicker. But if you just want something where you don't have the time to exercise, this is a great program for you. Trust and believe. So check it out. The link is at the bottom. And if you're into video games and want to get paid to play video games, there's also a link in the comment section also. So those are my things that I have to plug in just to let you know about. And just hit the Galactus head right here. Or is it right here? It's right here. Yeah. Hit the Galactus head right here. To subscribe to my channel, make sure you hit the bell. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. And if you didn't like the video, give the thumbs down. We still cool. You know what I'm saying? So everything's good over here. And last but not least, hit these two videos right here to check out my old awesome videos that I made for you to look at. So until next time, peace.